Okay, now we have a geometry question. So let's begin with some revision. First, let's revise parallel lines. So if we have two parallel lines and a transverse line, then this angle here in red will also be here, and will also be here, and will also be here. And this angle in green will be here, and this angle in green will be here. Okay, and we have in our question that AB and EF are parallel. So hopefully that's going to be useful. So for example, if we look at this line, then we see that this 59 degrees should be also A plus 35, right? So this fact will tell us that 59 degrees equals A plus 35. Okay, so A will be 59 minus 35. Okay, 9 minus 5 is 4. 5 minus 3 is 2. So A is 24. Okay, that's a good start. Now we should remember how cyclic quadrilaterals work. Okay, if we have a cyclic quadrilateral, then angles on the same arc are equal. So this, see this arc here? The two angles that stand on it will be the same. And similarly, on this arc, the two angles that stand on it are the same. And the same for other angles, right? So here, this angle, and this angle. Okay? And also, if we have a cyclic quadrilateral, then these opposite angles add to 180. Okay, and then the other useful fact we shall revise is that if we have a tangent to a circle and then something like this, then this angle here is also angled at this angle here, and this angle here is equal to this angle here. Okay, so let's go back to our picture and see what is going to be useful. So we already know the value of A, which is great. Okay, so now we can use this fact. So this angle that's outside can go inside. So it's sometimes useful to just remember which triangle we're looking at. So this is the triangle. It's like this triangle in the small picture. Okay, so this triangle, this line here, that's between the tangent and this triangle, the angle is also equal to C. Okay, so this tells us that A equals C. So then C is also 24. Yay! Okay, now if we look at, so we're running out of colors. Let's just use red again. So if we look at this segment here, then we see that these are both standing on this segment, so these angles will be the same. This angle will be equal to this angle, right? So we've got that B equals C. Okay, B equals C because they're standing on the same arc. Okay, this was because this A equals C because of this tangent theorem. And this up here, just to be careful, we have to say this is from parallel lines. Okay, so we have, okay, sorry, yes, where were we? B equals C and C is 24, so B is 24. Okay, so far we have A is 24, B is 24, C is 24. All right, we're almost there. Now for D, we might have to do a bit more work, I think, but let's see. what we could use. So here's D. Let's use that this plus this, these angles should add to 180, right? Okay, so these angles adding to 180. Running out of space. Okay, so we have 35, D, B, and 59. Okay, so we have 35 plus D plus B plus 59 equals 180. B is 24. So let's just do this. Okay, 35 plus 24 plus 59. Okay, 35 and 24. 4 and 5 is 9. 2 and 3 is 5. Okay, now we have 59 plus 59. 9 and 9 is 18. Carry 1. 5 and 5 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Okay, so we have D plus 118 equals 180. So then D equals 180 minus 118. So then D is gonna be 180 minus 118 will give us, let's do it over here, 180 minus 118. 0 minus 8, we gotta change this to a 7 and carry a 1. 10 minus 8 is 2, 7 minus 1 is 6, 1 minus 1 is 0. So we have D is 62.